Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have not a bunch of empties, but I have some empties that I want to talk about, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to make it to 100 empties. So yeah, anyway, let's get started. I have this. As you can tell, it's not filled to the top, and yeah. First off, I have this. This is the Up and Up Sensitive Skin Cleansing Wash. It's basically a douche, and my brother calls it vagina soap. Either way, they both sound pretty bad. And yeah, so obviously I use this for its intended purposes. It's great for when you're on your period and you smell like tuna. So that is what I use it for. And also, actually, if you have really stinky pits, you can use this on your armpits while you're in the shower, and it kind of gets, well, not gets rid of, but it helps with like any stinkiness that you may have. I personally don't wear deodorant because I don't stink that much, and on days where I feel like I might sweat more, I'll just use this at night or something to help with that. Next, I have this Hask charcoal purifying dry shampoo, and I tried using a different dry shampoo, but it stank so bad. I tried using the Not Your Mother's dry shampoo, and I used a tapioca one, which smells like warm sugar or warm vanilla or something like that, and I hated the scent. It was very heavy, and this scent it smells more refreshing, and I know it works, so I'm going to return that one and just continue to use these ones. But I really like this. If you have darker colored hair, this doesn't spray out white, if you know what I mean. So then it's much easier to like massage into your scalp, and it's more undetectable. And it smells good. It smells like citrus. Can't smell it through the can right now, but yeah, the lid is kind of, I don't know how I got a lid like this. Sticking with Hask, I have this argan oil shampoo. I don't know if you can tell, but I didn't use it all up, and that's because I used this bottle up, and then I refilled it with another conditioner from Costco. It is really difficult to get the product out from the bottom, and on top of that, it leaves my ends really dry, like it doesn't work anymore. So I've just decided to get rid of it. But with Hask, they do have parabens, or no, not parabens, they do have sulfates in their shampoo, but in their conditioner they don't, so that kind of sucks. So for that, I've switched to Not Your Mother's, which is why I thought the dry shampoo from Not Your Mother's would work just as well. Okay, and then also Hask, I have this 5-in-1 argan oil leave-in spray, and I always have a hairspray, and I'm not quite finished with this, but I know within like a week I'll be gone, or yeah, like a week I'll be done with this anyway, so then I figured might as well just talk about this now. This I would use to help my hair dry faster, and I try to avoid my roots because if I spray this on my roots, it makes my roots really oily really quick. So I just spray it from like here down, and I'll just have my head hanging down and spray it, and you need to shake it before you spray it. And I don't think I would repurchase this, to be honest. I feel like it wasn't very, like, it didn't seem to do anything, or maybe it's one of those products where you don't see a difference until you stop using it. I preferred the Nature Republic one so much more. That one had ingredients that weren't terrible for you either, and yeah, I just preferred that one so much more over this one. But I do have another Hask hairspray to go through before I can consider repurchasing the Nature Republic one. Or maybe we could just return it and get the Nature Republic one. But that's all the way in Rancho Cordova, which is like near Sacramento, and I'm not willing to drive that far anytime soon. Okay, next I finished up a makeup item. This is the Touch and Soul No Problem Primer. As you can see, I like tried scraping the sides down and everything. I basically used this until I could not stand using it anymore, or I didn't have the patience to scrape the sides anymore. And I feel like I initially really loved this product, like a bunch of other primers that I have, but over time I just realized that no, it's not really working that well for me. So yep, just it's another primer I've used up. And I will say that this does help with covering up your pores, but I need something that controls oils, so I always buy the wrong primer. Okay, moving back to skincare, I have an e.l.f. Nourishing Facial Oil. This was previously in a project pan, and that project pan ended, but I continued to use it, so now there's none. What I really like about these bottles is that you can get every last drop out of them. And I use this by mixing it with my body lotion, because my body lotion is very thick, and so a little does not go a long way, but when I use this, a little does go a long way. So that's how I can make body lotions that are not as effective, more effective, by thinning them out and also adding extra moisturizer into them, if that makes sense. And I finished up this, or this thing expired. This is a Heroin Make Volume and Curl Mascara. This got kind of dry, so that's why I decided to just toss it, because it's mascara, and mascara, if you wear contacts, you need to change out pretty often, just because contacts can like hold bacteria close to your eye for however long you wear it. Really enjoyed this, and this is my Holy Grail mascara. I'm currently using one from this brand that I don't enjoy too much. It's a micro mascara, and it's not as lengthening, and it is brown, so I was debating using it as like eyebrow mascara instead in the future. But yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I do have like 3 more of these. Okay, and I finally finished this. This is the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the shade Cool Taupe, or no, sorry, Neutral Brown. And now that I think about it, it kind of was neutral. And I initially hated this. I felt like whenever I used this, I could never get like nice brows. But I figured out the trick, and it was because it didn't match my original hair color, which is the hair color that's growing out from my roots right now. I do not have black hair. I have dark brown hair that when it grows out. And I didn't like the way this looked. I just never had a good brow day with it. But then when I went to Korea and got my hair dyed, that's when things changed. This was my only brow pencil in Korea because I didn't want to lose my good brow pencil. And after I used this while I was in Korea, I ended up really liking it. And when I came back to the US, I used this with some eyeshadow to mix the color that was way closer to my dyed hair color. And I really enjoyed it that way, and this actually lasted me quite a while. When I use my ColourPop brow pencils, they go really quick for some strange reason, and I think it's because it's a creamy formula and this is more of a hard formula. So because of that, I still do set my brows with eyeshadow powder because it makes it last all day, and I would definitely consider repurchasing this in the future, but there's more things that I would like to go through before repurchasing this. And the last item I have is actually from a project pan. It's this. This is my Suzanne lipstick, except I feel like it's more like a lip tint. It's what I'm wearing right now, and look at how nasty the cap is. Just yeah, this is how much I have left. I pretty much have used it up completely. I know by the end of this week this will be gone. I don't have a lip brush, and I'm not willing to dig for the product in here because while it is nice, I don't want to. So I'm just going to use it until the plastic or the metal scrapes my lips too much, and then I'll be calling it done. But I don't want to hold on to it for the next empties. Just because I don't know if my whole moving situation. So yeah, that's everything I used up. Not that many. Had some reviews, but these were I have like some staples and then some things that are just like whatever I used them up. So yeah, I only finished 9 products this time, but I'm hoping that because I'm on a no-buy, I'll finish more products soon. That's everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!